Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs Kingdom, welcome your 2026 Kansas City Chiefs.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Bringing them out and celebrating now a decade in the NFL. This is Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On second down, here's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Thornton. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Now go with Walker on the counter. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Mahomes. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And now it's going to be 2nd and 20.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. After the sack, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Gabe, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Looking to throw Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And the defense fine with giving him some yards there, right? It's a gain of 9, but still forces this 4th and long.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And it's going to be the former #1 pick, 11th-year pro quarterback now, climbing the career leaderboards each and every week. Here's Jared Goff.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to line up in the red for this play, back in the 8.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it is 1st down Detroit.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the 1st down, too.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Again, it's Gibbs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Up to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. That brings up 4th down.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. As the Chiefs get set for another drive, let's take a look at Kelvin Shepard, the Lions defensive coordinator. Shepard actually played the last of his 8 NFL seasons as a linebacker in Detroit, rejoined the team as a coach just 3 years later, and rose to his current role in 2025. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Thornton. He's going to be taken down here. The knock before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Laying downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big hitter on 1st down. 32 yards.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Picked up a few on that 1st down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Walker now from the gun. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. Staying with Walker. And he's hauled down just beyond the line, but that's all they needed. Just a single yard for that 1st down. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
This is Cox. He's inside the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
To Xavier Worthy. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 7-yard line.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Rashee Rice capping a 7-play scoring drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after.